Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dumpster Cat. Welcome back to yet another Pioneer video. In this one we have some Invoke Rock, which is very exciting. However, before I get into the deck, I wanted to give a quick thank you to all the patrons of the channel. Just really appreciate your guys' support. You guys are very generous. So I really appreciate you guys. Haven't thanked you personally in a while. But yeah, thank you so much. And thank you to all the viewers of the channel. We've recently gotten a few new subscribers, so thank you guys so much for, if you're new, definitely thank you for staying around and sticking around. And to everybody who likes the videos and comments, thank you as well. It's definitely really fun just kind of talking back and forth in comments with you guys. And that's kind of just really what I wanted to do with this channel, is just kind of like have a nice community for black, green, X, or just like black XX decks in the Pioneer format, just because I really like it, and of course you guys do as well. So let's keep on doing what we're doing. Hopefully we could get some more good data for black, green, of course. But we're gonna see how we do how well we do with this deck today in this league. I have been pretty satisfied with this 75. As you can see, we are not playing Liliana. I think I kind of like that right now. Liliana is a fine consideration, and I do like her on the play in a lot of aggro matchups, and in control and combo she's pretty nice as well. Just can end games pretty much. But I think we kind of really want to focus on, in this Invoke shell, of course, we do want to focus on our creatures. So I do have the triple Trespasser, triple Glissa. Not playing the full 4 Glissa, just because I think that's perhaps not too necessary. And we are not Rakdos in the sense that we can't just discard extra copies of Glissa or Sheoldred to blood tokens or to Fable Chapter 2. That being said, I do still think 4 Sheoldred is pretty nice. And I don't think I want to go down to 3, but you can, of course, if you feel like you want to. I do think I do think Sheoldred is a bit better than Glissa, of course. And when she sticks around, she's going to be very good. But however, there is a lot of removal for Sheoldred in the format, so I think having 4 is probably just fine enough. Not having the Lilianas does kind of make that a bit worse, as we can't discard extra copies, but I think that's okay, and it's been pretty fine in my testing. Really love this utility-based, mana-based, just 2 Hives, 2 Castles, a Boseiju, Takenuma, Urborg, no like Field of Ruins or whatever, just 3 basic lands, but I think it's pretty nice, and it has been pretty nice. Been loving Shadow and Scrapgorger recently. Decays and trophies are very sweet, and I kind of really like this sideboard. Kind of definitely have a lot of wrath effects and Duresses, but I think that's just kind of exactly what I want right now. There are a lot of matchups where like Culling Ritual, for example, like PNLR, like Culling Ritual is just like an absolute blowout. Whereas in other matchups, like we would rather want a wrath effect like Ritual of Soot, such as like in the mono white matchup, or Extinction Event and Sacrifice, so things like that. And I do think that I like having that flexibility, despite having 5 wrath effects being kind of a lot in the sideboard. But other than that, kind of being prepared for mono green with double Pithing Needle and 2 Extinction Event, and control with triple Duress. So kind of trying to shore up those matchups just a bit in that sense. And yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. I know I just uploaded a kind of a different video with the scrap footage, just because I was kind of feeling creative and wanted to do something different. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. But probably just going to stick to the regular commentating for now. And yeah, with that being said, thank you so much, and sit back, relax, and let's try to win with black-green. Okay, match number 1. We are on the play. Feeling pretty good. Yeah, I can keep this hand. Not too bad up against Gigantha. Put him against the 6, so Gigantha usually means either Sacrifice or PNLR, both pretty tough matchups, although I do like the Sacrifice matchup a bit better, especially having Invoke Despair's game 1 is pretty nice, and having Abrupt Decay, okay, so it is Sac. Abrupt Decay and Trophier is really nice against the Fables and like Witch's Ovens and stuff like that. Okay, so they usually don't run Stomp, so I'm just going to run out the Shadow. And of course Shadow is just like an absolute house in this matchup, so Like, Shadow has impressed me so much recently in Pioneer, so really excited to have that going for us right now. Okay, and they have a push. So that's fine. Okay, another Shadow. Don't mind that. Question is, do we want to leave up Glade for a pump or just play tapped Tomb? Don't think I need to leave up a pump ability, so I'm just gonna pass. Again, they don't play Stomp, and I'm pretty sure they don't play any other burn spells, so should be fine. I know I said I do like Invoke Despair game 1. I usually do side out like 2 copies post board, just because it can be a little awkward when they, you know, have these little pesky creatures that want to die anyways. But with Shadow, Invoke Despair gets a bit better. Okay, so I think I am gonna start by swinging in, and then I'll just trophy on, I think, just my second main phase to play around Deadly Dispute. Despite this perhaps making them be able to like push our Shadow on our end step. But yeah, just definitely gonna trophy this devil here. And I get basic mountain, okay. Alright, so draw 2. Shadow doing work there. You love to see it. And Harvester, okay. So Harvester can deal with Shadow, which makes just tapping out for Invoke Despair a bit awkward here. So I think I am just gonna swing in. And I think I'm gonna just pump 3 times, deal them 5, and then just leave a push and 1 activation of Shadow. If they have second Harvester, then so be it. That's kind of the only card that gets us, besides Fatal Push, of course. But yeah, kind of disappointing not being able to play Despair there. Ooh, okay. Did not want to see that one. And I think I'm just going to push now. Okay. Oh, they're gonna try to kill Shadow here with another Deadly Dispute, which is actually fine if they don't have another creature. Makes this Invoke Despair really nice, of course, right? Okay. So draw a card. Hopefully they don't have like Cauldron Familiar or Unlucky Witness here. Okay, sweet. So now we get to invoke. Thoughtseize actually was kind of not bad of a draw. Get that devil out of the way. I guess we get dealt 1. And then, yeah, let's go Thoughtseize. Alright. So probably put Yawgmoth in hand this turn. Or swing in with Hive, okay. I drew another Hive, okay. Takenuma could get back Shadow, which is not bad actually. They just have Pathway in hand. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a bit better than just activating Hive here. Trespasser. Okay, I think Shadow's still a bit better because we can play it this turn. Keep in mind, Decay cannot target Hive because it specifies non-land. Wow, they just top decked Claim for the win. Okay. Well, dang. Okay. Don't think we were supposed to play around that. Okay, wow. It's a little unfortunate. Definitely because we were like quite ahead there. Okay. So, like I said in the intro, the events are nice. Tear Asunder, Go Blank are usually pretty good as well. And then Culling Ritual, maybe. Yeah, 2 Invoke Despairs. I like 2 Thoughtseizes, usually. Can like trim on Glissa as well, just not very good against Claim. And do we want a Culling Ritual? Perhaps. Yeah, I'll bring one in for... Ooh. Maybe just like a Scrapgorger if we're cutting down on our top end just a bit. I guess we did bring in 3 4-drops, but you know what I mean. We'll see how this goes. Okay, a little bit of a suspect keep, lots of firepower. We are very reliant on the Scrapgorger surviving, but I like keeping here. Okay, so land is of course very nice. Okay, so turn 3 Sheoldred is always very welcome. And possibly turn 4 Invoke Despair. Could be pretty potent on the play. Definitely love these Scrapgorger, Sheoldred, Invoke Despair hands. Okay. So they can't quite kill Sheoldred with just the Harvester. Push was a nice draw as well. I think I'm going to start by attacking. Just because if they double block, then I'm just going to play out my second Sheoldred quite easily. But yeah, if they do this, this is just fine. They hit just some lands. And then we just go Invoke Despair. Okay. And they're already down to 10, or I guess 8 now, right? Yeah, and that's kind of another reason why I like the 4 copies of Shelly. Just for right there, like If we didn't have the extra copy in hand, then swinging in is maybe a bit worse. Croxa in the bin, okay. And I just concede. Alright. So that was a lot easier than game 1. Do we want to make any changes on the draw? Can see maybe trimming a Thoughtseize or an Invoke Despair. I think I'm fine with how this is. I was thinking about maybe a second Culling Ritual or even Ritual of Soot. I kind of really like Culling Ritual in this, whatchamacallit, in this matchup. Okay, that's a good Thoughtseize. Probably, what, take my event? Take my Invoke Despair. Okay, I guess they got scared of it that last game. Ooh, and a Thoughtseize of our own, okay. Dispute, Harvester, Witness. Take the Dispute. So don't think I'm going to trophy this Harvester. So I'll just play a tapped Tomb. At least this turn. Ooh. Don't want to be seeing more lands. Okay. I should have played Tap Tomb. My bad. Ooh, and they drew into Dispute anyways. Okay, so they exiled Devil. Okay. Wow. That's pretty good. So I think I'm actually just going to trophy this because I'm going to use my Extinction Event anyways on odd or even to clean up whatever. And I think it's I'd rather just do this now. But they're pretty ahead. Yeah. I have had some flood with this deck. Kind of often, I've found. We do have 25 lands and 4 Scrapgorgers. And so I was thinking about, ooh, that's really good. I was thinking about going down to 24 lands, just because I did find myself flooding out quite a bit. And obviously it just feels really bad, you know, especially in a game like this. Yeah, pretty unfortunate though. I kind of got like smacked out of game 1 out of nowhere. Pretty unluckily. Got a very deterministic kill game 2, and then game 3 is just kind of variance, not doing well for us. But we did draw the best card we could have drawn, so I'll take that. Still have the Hive to worry about though, and they have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, okay. So very good cards. Trophy. And Extinction Event. Okay. It's, I guess not terrible. It's like, can you even call this a 2-for-1 though? With the like amount of resilience they have. Yeah, even. Because like that Fable token came from Fable, which is like a 3, like X for 1, you know, whatever. And the Harvester already made a blood token and got them value, so, oh, okay. Dang. Okay. Let's fire that off now. And I will trophy this Fable, the newer one, just because pretty worried about this Kroxa coming back. I don't really want them to be able to loot. Didn't even know they had Cat in the graveyard. I guess they discarded it last turn. But yeah, this does allow them to have reflection, but I think that's the lesser of the two evils right now. Wow. Just kind of drawing heat. Well, we're over here not really doing much. Okay, let's see what we draw of Castle. Okay, I will concede there. Sacrifice, tough matchup. We win them, we lose them. It's pretty close. I don't really feel unprepared at all in the matchup though, so that's okay. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, match 2 on the draw with a pretty sweet hand. Up against another Yawgmoth deck. This time looks like it's Pia. Yeah. So another tough matchup, like I just said in the last match. Especially not having any removal on our opening hand. Okay. I guess this is not even Pia anymore, because do they even play Pia anymore? Okay, I'll take the impulse here. So I guess I don't even know what to call this. Glissa is very good in this matchup though, which is at least something to look forward to. But they're just like super resilient, so it's definitely a tough matchup and super fast. But the Culling Rituals are just like such an insanely good blowout card to have access to, and I definitely love them just doing that change the rocks right there. Despite drawing push, would have been nice to be able to double spell here, but that's alright. If the Scrapgorger was still on the battlefield. At least we get Glissa, and they use their chains. Okay, Yawgmoth in hand. Ooh, Boseiju was really nice too, wow. So then let's start with an attack. Okay, I think they should have blocked with the etchings, just because now we get to have the choice of killing etchings or getting back Scrapgorger. So I do think we want to get back Scrapgorger, and then now if we want, we could Boseiju the etchings, and hold up push for whatever. Probably just the Steamkin, right? Okay, and there's a Yawgmoth. So with Steamkin, definitely have to not let the third counter get on there. But here we're pretty fine. I think I will just do this now. I guess I could probably just hold it for a sec. It's not too entirely necessary right now. Maybe just killing the etchings last turn was a bit better than getting back Scrapgorger if we were just going to play out another one, right? Or the one that we had in hand. That's okay though. Looks like they didn't really have much this game, fortunately, and our Thoughtseize on the Reckless Impulse was pretty clutch. Ooh, okay, that's a good draw. Oh, we're into 2 more, okay. So that's a lot of value right there. I don't know why they played their land beforehand. Okay. We went to Soul Scar and another one. Dang. Okay. So I think I'll just chomp block here. Don't want to be taking too much damage. I guess it doesn't even matter to exile. At least we could kind of hold down the fort with Glissa though. Could actually attack with Hive too. It's bad if they get a change their rocks. Because I would want to, yeah, because then we can't hold up Boseiju, right? I guess the safer play would just be to attack with Trespasser here. And then just like hold up Hive as a blocker if we need to, worst case scenario. Maybe that's a bit too safe of a play. I think this is fine. They're at 8 now. Okay. So there's their land for the turn. Oh, okay, so there's a chain and a showdown is really good. They can't cast showdown this turn. Fortunately though, we did leave up the mana for Boseiju. But we're still going to be taking quite a bit of damage. But we may potentially have lethal on the crackback. Okay, they're leaving Gigantha back though. So let's get the Soul Scar Mage. I think I'm just going to take 5. Oh, okay. That's pretty bad. Man, look at that graveyard. 2 Reckless Impulse, 3 runs result. Or I guess 3 Impulse free, 3 of each, right? Okay, I need to draw something good. Okay, push is nice. So I guess we just pass. Yeah, I guess just pass for now. They played pretty well there, leaving Gigantha back. It's pretty smart. At least we do have push though. But this showdown is just like really insane. Okay, so get a few creatures. It's not too bad. But of course it's going to be a lot to deal with. Oh, I should have played Steamkin first. So they're at 6. Let's see how they attack. Ooh. They don't attack at all. Okay. So let's kill Soulscar. So they're pretty afraid. I think this turn we can swing in with Glissa. Forces them to jump here, or else we get to kill Showdown and then just play the backup one. At this point, I think this is fine. But we are kind of empty on resources, so it's going to be a little tough to get out of this one. Let's see what they have in hand, though. It's kind of what this depends on. Okay, nothing. Fine by me. Some more removal would be nice. Okay, Invoke Despair is really good. How do we want to sequence this? So if we Invoke Despair main phase, so we have them down to 4 already. Yeah, I think this is lethal. Go Invoke. Gets them down a creature, down to Kumano, then deal 2, then we have lethal. Great draw there. Jeez. Okay. Okay, and they can see. Sweet. Okay. A little stressful there. But we got there in the end. So, you know, this is a matchup where, like, the 5 Wrath effects can be brought in. Not sure if it's completely correct, but it's something, right? So on the draw, Thoughtseize is kind of not the best. And I do think Invoke Despair isn't particularly good. Maybe having 1 in is fine. Shadow is another one that just kind of dies to all of their burn spells. And Bankbuster is oftentimes a bit too slow. It's hard to know like how to sideboard exactly, you know, perfect. Okay, good hand. Need to draw some lands, but pretty good nonetheless. Opponent mulligans too. Okay, perfect draw there. So let's just lead on a swamp. Leave up Fatal Push. May have to play this on green, but for Scrapgorger next turn, but I think that's gonna have to be alright. So yeah, I guess they just don't play PNOR anymore. Which is kind of funny. Because that's kind of like how the deck started out. And I guess they just like Steamkin. I think that's like incredible for us though, right? Because PNOR was so good. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go for Scrapgorger. Could go for Shadow, but I think that I like this as a more of a turn 3 play, right? Okay. Soulscar. Why did they play their land first? Did they have changed the rocks in their hands? Oh, okay, they do. That's kind of like the only reason why. So that's all right. Go down to 13. Kind of just like hoping that this Ritual of Soot is going to be good enough. I think at this point, Shadow's a bit better than Scrapgorger, despite Scrapgorger guaranteeing Ritual of Soot next turn if we don't draw land. Is this just a good blocker, especially with them having one card in hand, top decking now. Oh, they do have Pia. Maybe Pia out of the sideboard? That's pretty interesting. This is really good for them though now. Now I really want to draw a land, untap lands next turn. Be very nice. So they swing for 2. Yeah, land would be pretty ideal. No. Shoot. Okay. I guess Scrapgorger now. Yeah. Kind of sucks. At least they're top decking, and they can't really attack with their other creatures other than Thopters, right? And I do think that like once we wrath the board, we are kind of favored with 4 lands, right? Although it not feeling the best, right? Okay. So yeah, I guess it is just gonna be Ritual of Soot. I guess we can swing with Shadow, because why not? Okay. Man, imagine how better Culling Ritual would be here. I mean, not too much better. We just get back the Scrapgorger, but then we have like Invoke Despair guaranteed next turn for the Gigantha. Or for this. Oh, do they have... Oh! Okay, I really want untap land now. Perfect. That's how you do it. Man, like Invoke Despair is like a card that I really don't like in this matchup, but wow, has it been good this game. So maybe I'm supposed to rate it a bit higher. Or this match. Okay, so they just have Gigantha in hand. Let's see if they want to just change rocks this Scrapgorger. Probably not. Yeah. Okay, so let's just play out our 2 guys. So they're gonna... Oh, they can't even change. Oh, so they should have changed the rocks there. I forgot it's gonna go away. You're freaking kidding me. I was just into another showdown. Jeez. I was just gonna say like, yeah, like even like land plus like Gigantha here being their best play wouldn't be that bad, but that's not even their best play, that they could just top deck a showdown. Okay, okay. Into another showdown is just like even more of an insult to injury here. Okay, at least we could swing in. Do we want to leave anything back? So they're gonna have 2 of these next turn. So maybe we just want to leave Scrapgorger back. And then swing in for a bunch with Shadow. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, let's just let me think. So we could, this is going to be 10, so we can put them down to 3. I think I'd rather just play it safe. Have 2 blockers. We're at 7 life, so we can't be like, oh, yeah. I don't know, because then like Hive would be lethal if we put them down to 3. At least with this we could still attack, right? Though. Okay. Ooh, oh, that was a pretty major misplay. I totally forgot to shoot. This could have been an attacker now. Wow, that was pretty bad. Shoot, okay. Well, now, so we're just gonna swing in with Shadow Glissa Hive. I don't think we could have had lethal. Could they would have to, no, we wouldn't have lethal. Wouldn't have had lethal. But at least we're still in good shape. But it's kind of like, if you're playing this deck, definitely don't forget about your Scrapgorger taps at the end of your opponent's turn, if you're not going to be doing anything with them. Gets the go Soulscar into Ren's Resolve. We have 2 chump blockers, so I'm like feeling pretty decent here. But with the Steamkin now, they could probably get like a bunch of mana and like do a bunch more things if this Ren's Resolve is good for them. They still have Gigantha and 2 unknowns in hand. So let's see what they hit. Pia. That could be pretty scary. Yeah, that's really good actually. Wow, okay. Oh, and they conceded? They had Gigantha in hand. I guess they just didn't have anything else in hand. Okay, well, I'll take that. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't think they played a land that turn, so they make 1 Thopter. They're not dead on board, are they? We get go Hive. Maybe they kind of are. With Scrapgorger, yeah, maybe. Okay, interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna read in too much, I guess, but feels good to get PNLR. I've been having more success against this deck as of late, but in the past it's been pretty difficult, but it feels very nice, of course, to get it now. And see you guys for the next one. Okay, match number 3 on the play. Looks like a mono green player to me. Oh, there's Gigantha. Okay, never mind. I can still keep this though. Pretty alright hand. Guess I'll lead on a Urborg. Despite it maybe fixing the opponent's mana. if this is a sacrifice, right? Okay. It's probably a sacrifice. Alright. So hopefully we could redeem ourselves just a bit here. Let's see though. Scrapgorger. Okay. It's not the worst. Okay, so I'll just trophy this now, playing around Deadly Dispute. Man, yeah, the Invoke Despair would have been pretty nice with this start. That's okay though. Okay, that's pretty good for them. Trespasser, that's a nice draw. Still feel a bit behind though. They have 4 cards in hand. Kind of need to draw like another Invoke, Sheoldred, Glissa would be nice. Another Deadly Dispute, okay. Ooh, they claim. Discarding Cliffs. It's not very nice. Let's see, do they have 3rd Dispute? That'd be kind of crazy. Yuck, okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to push this. Okay, I take the second Unlucky Witness. But yeah, not feeling too good. They have kind of like the mana advantage, blood token, Yawgmoth still. I guess we're kind of even on mana. I guess Castle helps a bit, but yeah, still not feeling too good here. And they're gonna swing, okay. So I drew a Witness for turn, okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good draw into cat, okay. guess I'll take the damage. Okay, probably not gonna win this one, but let's draw first. Sheoldred, okay, I guess we could still play it out just a bit here. We're not, no, we are dead, okay. That's alright. Okay, so, Extinction Event, Culling Ritual, go blank, Tear Asunder. I think I'm gonna go down to just one Thoughtseize. Maybe, I think I'm actually just gonna try out cutting all of them. And then the 2 Glissas out, and then 1 Invoke. I think I'm a bit higher on Invoke after playing that first match against them. I think I just like want as many good top decks as possible. Yeah, so this looks pretty decent. Okay, good hand. Don't think there's a turn 1 play that I would want to push, so I'm just gonna play at my tapped tomb. Okay, they take Sheoldred, so it kind of makes me think they don't have another push in hand, or any other way of removing Sheoldred. Okay, and we draw a backup one, which is pretty sweet. Good old Thoughtseize bug. Okay, that play is kind of strange. Makes me think they do have another push, but I think I'm still supposed to go in for the attack. Don't really want to play scared here, yeah. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, they don't have a push. Okay, so that kind of makes no sense there. Don't really know where they blocked then. Okay, that's pretty good. Dang. See if they have a sac outlet though. Otherwise it's like otherwise it's like not that bad. Okay, they're gonna push it, sure. So kind of strange sequencing there. I'm just gonna pump this all the way up. If they have third push, then so be it, right? Just kind of want to be in the driver's seat right now. Okay, so opponent is going to K command, kill Shadow, bring back Devil. They had to wait a while to think about that one, apparently. Yeah, it kind of sucks that we can't leave up Decay now, but I think I'm just gonna still play out my Scrapgorger. They still know about these 3 cards, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I was gonna think about just Extinction Eventing that just to be mana efficient, but I think drawing second Decay, I'm fine with this. And now if they have like a Fable, we could like pretty cleanly answer it with these 2 cards. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. It's a scary one for sure. So I think I'll push this. Okay, at least that's a nice draw, but we can't really cast it, of course. So just Decay. Hopefully next turn we do hit untapped 5th mana source, and we could just invoke. I would love for them to just do exactly this, yeah. Very lucky with these kind of just banking on these removal spells here. Ooh, should have done this in their combat step though, because now they could play something with this mana. Okay, thankfully we're not punished. Glissa's kind of whatever, I guess, at the moment. Yep, especially if they have that. Okay, at least it's Witch's Oven, but now this turns on a Cauldron Familiar. think I'm still gonna lose 2 life. But this Extinction Event is kind of not doing too much. Okay, there we go. Guess they're gonna sack that to make me only draw 1 card. Second Extinction Event. Okay. So would like to draw Shadow, I guess. Shadow or removal spell would be nice. And now they could just like swing in with Hive pretty easily. Mayhem Devil. That's very good as well. Although they still need another creature to get back. I guess they could just like sack this now. But if they do that, oh, they're gonna tap mana? If they just sack this to the oven, then we can at least... Oh, then no, that doesn't work. I was thinking we can at least get rid of the cat. Wow, okay, this is just really good. Okay, may just be losing this game. They just kind of had answers for everything we had. Unfortunately, like if they didn't have that push for Sheoldred, then we just like very easily take the game away. Or like the claim for Glissa. And now we're basically down to 1. Oh no. Yeah, now we're basically just dead next turn. Oh, no, we're dead. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, sacrifice is difficult. Okay, see you guys for the next one though. Okay, match number 4. You keep this on the draw. Not doing incredibly well so far. Looks like we're up against mono white. That's okay. I mean, sacrifice is just, you know, fairly tough matchup. So I'm not worried too much. I think I'm gonna take the Thalia here, and then make them use their ossification on my shadow, and then just set up Sheoldred as our path to victory. Okay, trophy's pretty nice too. Okay, interesting. So I guess I'll take 4. Abrupt Decay. Okay. So it kind of hurts shocking in here, but I think we go for that, and then we could have pump once, and then decay or trophy if they want to go ossification, which they should. And then, do I decay or trophy? Don't think it matters too much. I guess I'll just trophy. Oh, maybe Decay was a bit better because Trophy can hit Mutavault. And then what do we want to kill? I guess just the Giant Killer. See if they use their Bravely Elements. Okay. So that's definitely fine. However, if we go Sheoldred, block, then we're just dead. So I guess Drawing Push keeps us alive. Okay. So the pick Thalia's Lieutenant. Tap. Okay. So perhaps I should have pushed before. I don't think it matters too much in like the grand scheme of things. But we're gonna take 2 damage here. Could have still been at 6? Yeah. Possibly. But possibly then they don't activate. Or then they do activate Mutavault. Okay, so if we play Sheoldred now, we're still just dead. So I guess, yeah, we're pretty much just dead. Any way we play this out, even if we play Invoke Despair. Dang, that kind of sucks. Pretty close. They don't see it though. Wow, okay. I guess this does set them up pretty well for next turn. At least we get to draw a bunch of cards and gain a bunch of life here. I guess 2 cards, 4 life. Okay. Those were actually really nice draws. So, sorry about that. I think we should be probably pretty decent now. Vanguard, okay. However, they can tap Sheoldred and swing in with the Initiate. Which looks like they're doing that. Definitely gonna play Glissa, and then do we want to swing in? I don't think so. I'm just gonna hold up my Decay. Actually, I think I'm just gonna Decay the Giant Killer right now. And we don't have to pay Ward. Allow Shadow to block Vanguard. I guess it doesn't matter too much because we have Glissa and Sheoldred, but yeah, I think we should be pretty good for now. Even drawing Bankbuster was pretty like fine because that's just like more life for us, more time. Adeline here is definitely like okay. Okay. Do we want to swing in for any reason? Don't really think that's necessary. I think we could just kind of sit back here. Okay. They basically just have to draw Cathar or Ossification, but looks like they didn't. Okay. Very cool. I kind of stole that one there. The opponent didn't see the line. Okay, so I think 5 Wrath of X is fine. Maybe like 1 less Extinction Event. I think Tear Asunder is great. Can trim the Bankbuster because it's a bit too slow usually. Thoughtseizes. A couple of Invoke Despairs. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, pretty nice hand. So with this hand, like being on the draw with 2 Wrath of X, really hope they don't have Thalia. Okay, spoke too soon. Especially not having push. But maybe Scrapgorger can help out just a bit here. Trespasser, okay. I think I still want to go for Scrapgorger. Okay. Let's take 3. So again, can't cast Culling Ritual, can't cast Tear Asunder. With Adeline, I kind of just want to go for Ritual of Soot, so I guess game plan is to just pass. Yeah, pass and then kind of hope that they don't have removal for Scrapgorger. We're going to take a bunch of damage. But hopefully they just like play out their hand. Didn't really want to see this. Lieutenant, okay. That's pretty good. Man, these Mutavaults are really, really good. Okay, so if we, Thalia, yeah, just Thalia. If we block here, this is 8 power. Okay, definitely cannot do that then. I guess we have to do this, and then, yeah, maybe we just should have played out Trespasser. Can't kill Thalia with Tear Asunder even. Yeah, just like cannot do anything. Dang. Being on the draw was just like so terrible. Okay. Game 3. Being on the play should help out a bunch though. Do we want anything else? I think on the play the invokes are fine. Could think about maybe going like 1 Bankbuster, 1 invoke though. Okay, great hand. Run Logan's to 5. Oh, okay. Do not mind that. And yeah, turn 3 Sheoldred on the play against mono 8 should be pretty good. We even have Trophy for an Ossification or Brutal Cathar if they have it. Portable Hole is pretty good though. Kind of surprised they brought this in against us, but pretty good here. Oh, they're gonna swing in. Oh no. Oh no. That's really good for us. Ooh. Okay. Man, so what do they even have in hand? No 2-drops? Maybe they do have a Cathar or Ossification. Kind of seems like they do. Ooh, Giant Cooler. Okay, that's definitely the best for them. Okay. Still like fine, like we have great top decks, but we definitely need to draw those good cards off the top, right? Okay, that is one of them. We could just like go Extinction Event, but I think I just want to like draw the cards right now. Maybe Extinction Event's actually a bit better there. I don't know. I think it's a little close. Because then if they like just play one creature, then we're like very well off from that point. Okay, because I'm just gonna swing in with both. They could like double block or triple block the Glutton, but I think if they want to do that, then that's fine. Destroy Evil. Okay, sure. Discards Plains, but they let us attack, which I think might have been a mistake. Attack for 8. From now to 5. And now we're just gonna like, hopefully they draw like an odd spell here. Lieutenant. Ooh, okay. Okay, makes sense. So now they're gonna plan to tap. Oh, Decay was not bad. Okay, this is a bit tough actually. Because we can just Wrath the board and Decay the Giant Killer, but then they still have the Mutavaults. I think we have to do that though. Yeah, it feels kind of bad, but I think it is the play. So go even. Then we could pass. gosh, the Mute Vault's are really good. Really hoping to draw a creature. Glissa or Sheoldred, basically. Push. Okay, I mean, I guess that's not terrible. Even the Castle Ardenvale is like pretty scary as well. Oh, jeez. Okay. So we're gonna go down to 2 here. Another castle. So I need to draw removal or creature. Jeez. That's really unfortunate. Well, yeah, it kind of sucks because mono white's such a good matchup for us as well. Just kind of didn't really draw what we needed to at the end of there. It's okay though. See you guys for the last one. Okay, match 5. Let's try to get a win here. Can keep this hand. But yeah, I haven't been doing too well at this league. I've been thinking about cutting 1 Scrapgorger for the 4th Shadow. I think that makes our sacrifice matchup just a bit better, and our mono green matchup, and I think even control, I would say. Also kind of eliminates an extra bad top deck in the late game against like mid-range or control, right? And I think Shadow is just like really well oriented right now with sacrifice and mono green just like tearing through the format at the moment. I have like the sideboard. I was thinking about it the last match, the turn where I could have Extinction Evented away like 2 1-drops. Oh gosh, what is this? I should have gone for that. Instead I went for Invoke Despair. But I definitely should have just taken the 2-for-1 while I had the chance with like that conditional Wrath effect in Extinction Event. And then like if they had creature follow-up next turn, then we could just Invoke Despair it away. If they don't, even better, then we just, you know, draw an extra card, right, off of the Invoke Despair. So I think that would have been a lot better. What did they do with Scry? Bottom, okay. Wow, okay, hey. Let's go. Midrange Mire? Black-green Midrange Mire at that? I will take it. Guess we don't need to push right away, but I'll play out Bankbuster for sure. Yo. Pretty sweet. Actually, we may not even need to push this because we could just block. Temple of Malady. I don't know about that one though. Merlin's Beard 89. Only someone born in 1989 would be playing black green, right? Because they do attack. So they bottom with the Scry. But I can just block. I guess this is what the 1 and 3 bracket looks like sometimes. Maybe that's a bit too rude. I should. Okay. Maybe I should be a bit more, a bit nicer. I'll draw here. Okay. Okay, so there is untapped 5th land, but I think I'm just gonna still go for Blooming Marsh. Tap to play out 2nd Scrapgorger, just because if we do invoke, then they get to connect with the Grim Flare. which like in the grand scheme of things is probably fine, but I think I just want to, I don't mind waiting this out just a bit. And I'm not really reading them for having Thoughtseize for the invokes in hand, so I think that's fine. But yeah, I mean, I definitely was not bored in 89, so maybe that's a incorrect assessment on my part. Boseiju, my Bankbuster. Okay. Let's draw. Get a forest. And now we can still push and block. Okay, let's just slam one of these guys. Guess we could, well, just do this right now. Okay, so let's go Shadow now. Because I'll spread the love between the Scrapgorgers for the counters. Not that matters too much. And then just pass. Yeah, drawing a double Invoke Bankbuster is pretty good against the midrange deck, right? So could definitely count ourselves lucky in that sense for this game one. Rotting Regisaur, okay, sweet. Okay. So we go Invoke and then just play Glissa probably, unless we draw like Sheoldred. Okay. And I'll use my Boseiju, I guess. Is that? Wait, what? What's happening here? Do I have to do this first? Okay, that was confusing. pretty straightforward. We could go blanks, Tear Asunder, or rather Bankbuster and then Tear Asunder maybe. Maybe bring in like one. I think I just cut all my Thoughtseizes and call it a day. Game 2 on the draw. Could keep this hand. Opponent mulligans to 6. So they have Grimflare. I guess they could have Traverse as well. Maybe not. Didn't really see all too much else from them. They have Thoughtseize here. I'm playing a little slow. But what? Hear that? An Egon. Oh, maybe it's is this actually fight rigging instead? Just with Grimflares? I would totally thought this is just mid-range, but they're playing Regisaur. Oh yeah, I guess we saw Regisaur. And this card, then maybe fight rigging? And they just passed turn. Okay. Not sure what that was all about. So I'll just leave up Decay for whatever. Did they keep a 1-lander and then mill 2 lands off the top? That would be kind of tragic. I feel like I'm not even supposed to decay this. Okay. I mean, I guess they can get value out of it later on. I think I'm just going to let that be for a sec, though. And yeah, I'm just going to play Glissa. Drawing a lot of lands, though. Yeah, I do wonder if we could get away with only having 24 lands. Okay, so they don't have a land. Okay. I'm a little confused as to what's going on, but it's okay. It's just swing in. Do they have removal? No. Okay. Another Decay. Alright, I'm just going to play Trespasser. And I guess we take Boseiju, like if they have, I don't know, like Witherbloom Command or something like that. I've definitely been down the black-green rabbit hole in terms of pretty much any card you could play, could think of playing in Pioneer. So you kind of think of cards like that, of like, maybe I should make this decision, even though it probably doesn't matter whatsoever. Duress, okay, and still no third lands, okay. I guess I can draw here. I'll just get 2 lands out of the graveyard. I feel like that's probably the hardest card for them to get, or hardest card for them to put in the graveyard for Delirium. Shadow, okay. So maybe it is still mid-range, but they just have like some graveyard synergies. Don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's fight rigging. Because then they'd be playing like mana elves as well. Man, this has been like so bad for them. So like, not like this is a bad card for them to play, but like in terms of them getting incredibly unlucky with milling like the lands that they seemingly need to draw, right? Okay, sure. Discards Grimflare. They do have Delirium now, though. Okay. So I think with one creature in the graveyard, I'll probably just use one of my decays on this. Despite it perhaps being like a little unnecessary, but just because they can, like if they hit a third land, they could technically draw a card with it, right? But not really too worried about that. Man, I kind of feel bad for our opponent here. Maybe I should have drawn with Castle. Take 7. we have drawn a lot of lands though. That's for sure. Okay. Another land to add to our collection. This definitely makes me want to cut a land. So this has happened, what, twice? So we've had like 2 floods this league, and then I'm not sure if we we've been stuck on mana. I think it was like once we were stuck on mana to play like a Sheoldred on turn 4 or something, turn 3. But okay, see you guys for the wrap up. Okay, so unfortunately have 2-3 for this one. That's okay though. Kind of just got smacked by Sacrifice, to be honest with you. I think we have like a okay matchup. It's probably like 45-55 or 40-60 in their favor. I think I do definitely want to add the 4th Shadow in place of one of the Scrapgorgers, I think, and then perhaps just trim a land for something else. I'll think about what, but I guess let me know what you guys would think you would want to have in place of a land. I know cutting Scrapgorger number 4 makes cutting land a bit worse, and we have to keep in mind that we do have, you know, 4 or 5 drops in this deck, so something to think about. That's okay. Otherwise, I like the deck, and think I want to keep testing it. And yeah, see you guys for the next one. Thank you so much.